Good morning and happy Monday. I'm so excited to be here. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Jessica and I am a coach. And I am here to help you and to guide you on your new fitness journey and your lifestyle change. And I wanted to give you a little bit of information about myself and what I got out of the 21 Day Fix and why I am extremely passionate about joining an accountability group, and I hope it's mine that you join. So, from as far as I can remember, both of my parents were always very fit. My mom was at 6 a.m. when we would wake up, my sister and I was working out in the garage on the elliptical. My dad, from teaching spinning and boot camp classes, he was the one who I think I truly got my passion for fitness from. So thank you, Dad. And I cheered throughout high school and when I was little, so I really didn't have a problem with watching what I ate. I was the queen of McDonald's. A quarter pounder with cheese only was, and a Diet Dr. Pepper was my staple growing up, and I would get one all the time. And it really wasn't until college that I started noticing that I was gaining a little bit of weight, and my boyfriend and husband now at the time, when he graduated college, he was having that same issue, and he actually did P90X and Insanity. And I had been familiar with that, and I had done a few of those. And I actually was that person who made fun of him when we would go out to dinner, and he's like, no, I want to focus on what I'm eating. And I said, okay, well, I'm going to get a cheeseburger. Come to find out a couple years later that I started gaining weight. So I couldn't be eating those cheeseburgers anymore. And at that time, I was having some digestion issues as well. So I was really looking for something to help me. And at that time, had graduated college and I was teaching. I am a first grade teacher. And I needed something that would help me get in shape and be comfortable with my body again. So I went to my gym now, which I love, the BOD, and instantly I was hooked. I loved it. And so I had lost some weight, and throughout that time I was doing a couple of diets here and there, but nothing seemed to work. And probably in November, I would say, a lot of my good friends at the gym, they started talking about the 21 Day Fix, and I asked my coach about it, and I said, what is it? And she did a great job explaining it to me, and I bought a challenge pack. I bought the 21 Day Fix with Shakeology, and at that point, I was mentally ready, and that's something that I think is hard for some people. If they're not in the right state of mind, then I don't know how well you will succeed. You have to be mentally and physically ready to commit. And I just decided that, you know what, I'm going to give it my all and I am ready for a change. And so at that point, I went through and looked in the book and I found some of the foods that I really liked. And I was hesitant at first because I said, how can I fit pasta or quinoa in this little tiny yellow container? However, it's very deceiving because you can fit an awful lot in here. My biggest thing is that I needed the accountability of it. I could be really good and strict throughout the week, but then on the weekends, I would fall off. And that's why I thought this would be the best choice for me. When I started the program, I really wasn't looking to lose weight. I was just looking to tone. And my results were amazing. My abs, my core had never looked like that before. And people kept coming up and telling me, oh my gosh, you look so great. Your legs are defined, your abs. And once I started seeing those results, that pushed me to keep on going. And another reason why I really liked it was because it was very easy to follow. The first time that I sat down to meal plan, was it difficult? A little. However, my coach was there for me, and I was constantly texting and emailing her back and forth, and she was awesome. She gave me ideas, and then once the challenge started, once those 21 days started and I was in the accountability group, I started seeing that I wasn't alone and people were there to motivate you. People were there to support you. And and they would give you meal options. And I got some of my favorite recipes from my first accountability group. And my coach was awesome. And I am that person who I need you to call me out. And she did that. She would say, how many containers do you have left? Or let's hop on this scale. Let's see how your weight's going. And that pushed me even harder. I truly am passionate about this program because I had such great results. And this program just is not limiting. Once you get your book, you'll have tons of food options. So you can have brown rice, you can have you can have different fruits that you want. It's not limited at all, and it keeps all the guessing out of it. In the book, there's tons of foods that you can eat, and the first week, keep it extremely simple. That's what I did, and especially now because it's the summer and I'm traveling a lot, I'm going on vacation, I have to keep it very, very simple. So that is a little bit about me and why I truly love the accountability groups. And when I started 21 Day Fix, I not only gave it my all, but I started drinking Shakeology. And I was one of those people who was very against Shakeology. I will be the first to admit it. When I was getting married, I was looking to tone down a little bit, and I started drinking protein shakes. But they didn't keep me full at all. And the difference between a protein shake from GNC or Target and Shakeology is that Shakeology is an actual meal replacement. And it kept me full for a long time. And that was something that I couldn't believe. And I couldn't believe how well it tasted because since I am a teacher, I always have candy in the classroom. And when there's your tricky little one who's stressing you out or giving you a run for your money, the first thing I would turn to are my Twix bars. And I would go in and have a Twix. But then one Twix would lead to a second one. And then it would just be a downward spiral from there. With Shakeology, I plan to drink it after the kids leave. So I know that if I can make it to when that bell rings, I should be good to go. And it really helps because it's so delicious. So that is a little bit about me and Shakeology and why I love this accountability group. So I really hope that you will message me or contact me if you need any other or have any other questions about it. Trust the program and trust the process, and you will get amazing results. Have a great day. Bye.